take a look at that trailer again, you can go to ShowtimeSaves.com. It's available there. You can also download the Dexter app for your iPhone or your Android phone. All you have to do is call *Dexter, and you'll be able to download that app, and you can send that trailer to your friends, or you can watch it again and try to figure out what the hell's going on there, because there's some dark stuff happening. We're going to bring out the creative team and the cast of Dexter, and then we're going to talk a little bit. We'll take some questions from you, the audience. I will be asking some questions. I think backstage I probably already asked a question that's on everybody's mind. And yes, it is too late to write an episode where Dexter goes after Casey Anthony. Yeah. Sorry, no such thing. Let's start with one of the executive producers of Dexter. Sarah Colleton is here. Let's give a hand to Sarah. Executive producer Scott Buck. Vince Masuka on the show, C.S. Lee. Sergeant Angel Batista, David Zayas. Harry Morgan, James Fremont. Travis Marshall, played by Colin Hanks. And lastly, executive producer and star of Dexter, he is Dexter Morgan, Michael C. Hall. Now, I make this mistake every year, but I'm going to do it again. I should learn better. But Colin, who are you on the show?
I can neither confirm nor deny any involvement in the Dexter television program, but I'm here, so I must be on the show.
We know his name's Travis Marshall. We know that much.
I play Travis Marshall. I really can't give away too much. We want to keep it a fun surprise for all of you. I think the one thing that I can say is that you're going to see some stuff this season, if I may be so bold as to speak for this fine program that's been on 5 years before I've been on it. But you're going to see some stuff this season that you have not seen in previous seasons. It's going to be exciting, and I may or may not be a part of that.
As an actor, what's it like when you jump on a show like you mentioned? It's been going for 5 years, and you sort of come on the train late.
It's a treat. You always want to work with good people, and you always want to be on a quality show. And I think that Dexter is one of the, if not the best show that's been on television consistently for the past 5 years. And the fans of the show, all of you guys have been so great and so welcoming, as have the cast and the crew of the show. So I'm just the luckiest guy in San Diego right now.
Michael, I noticed in the trailer that Harrison's getting older now.
Yeah.
It's got to be not as easy just to carry him around and get away with everything that Dexter gets away with. The kid's getting more aware now. It's got to change Dexter's behavior, right?
Yeah, he's a lot heavier. I got to switch him. Also, the actor or actors who play Harrison, Luke and Evan, have over the hiatus learned the concept of no. So they're fantastic, but you have to be kind of ready to improvise with them because whatever's on the page is probably something they're going to look at and say, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting in a car seat. I'm not, whatever it is. Yeah, I think that's a big engine at the beginning of the season. Dexter's awareness that not only does he have things he doesn't want to pass on to his son, but his son is growing into, from infancy into being a little boy, and is only going to get older and more in need of guidance, and Dexter feels kind of ill-equipped to provide that. And so, as a result, is motivated to find ways to do that, including maybe giving him some sort of spiritual grounding, something Dexter has never really cared about or been preoccupied with, but recognizes his son might need.
Sarah, what are some of the bigger issues that the show is addressing this season, just in broad strokes?
Well, I think Michael just touched upon one of them, which is, Dexter knows what he doesn't want to pass on to his son, but he doesn't know what he does. And so he starts this journey that, of course, then snowballs into a huge evolved plot for the season. And it's initiated by his desire to define faith, which is by its very nature undefinable. So it presents him with a lot of different avenues that he explores, and it's done in true Dexter style. So it is a lot of fun, and it's looked at through his prism, which is a very unique one.
David, one of my favorite parts of last season was seeing Batista as a married man and watching him navigate the dangerous waters of being married to a woman you also work with. What's in store for that relationship this season? Can we talk about that?
It's very spicy. Caliente. Yeah. No, it's but it's always great, especially working with somebody like Lauren Velez and creating this relationship on this show, and how everything else on the show, whatever happens, indirectly affects not only them individually but their relationship. And so that was a lot of fun last year, and this year should be even more interesting. Let's see.
And while we're talking about love lives, Dexter not doing so well lately. Dexter not doing so well in the love life way. Lumen has left.
Yeah.
She's gone. He's on his own again.
Yeah, I think he had to, the Lumen character, the Lumen story is something that allowed Dexter to actively atone for the responsibility he has, a large responsibility for Rita's death. And he's been through that, he's processed that in his way. Lumen recognized the ultimate impossibility of a healthy union with Dexter. And but I think we pick up about a year later, and he's pretty much completely unplugged from that experience, and is back to his killing ways.
James, as Dexter struggles with being a father and deciding what to pass on to his son, what to try not pass on, does Harry step in and give more fatherly advice, maybe some advice on child rearing and how to deal with that situation?
Not specifically. I feel Harry echoes inside of Dexter's head, probably playing devil's advocate. Are you sure that's a good idea, sort of thing? Is this what you want to pass on to him? More of a sounding board, I would think, for Dexter's psyche than to actually say, don't do this, do this. And with fathers and sons, I mean, so much is passed on unconsciously anyway. You can't help it. Harry's there.